What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Devils Talk. This episode, I'm going to just be previewing the Devils' upcoming matchup tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Look, the Devils are coming into this game having just lost their third in a row. They need a big win, and this is going to be very hard to get a good win against the Penguins team, who they're on a 5-game winning streak. This is the longest winning streak by any team in the NHL right now. This is going to be tough, right? And we're facing a team. Crosby just came off of a huge hat trick. As Devils fans, hopefully, maybe the Penguins, probably kind of scored all their goals against the who they play. I forgot who they played last game. Was it the Blue Jackets? Whoever they won, whatever it was. Crosby got a hat trick at. It's regardless, though. I think that the Devils, again, they don't have Hughes here. Nico's on injured reserve. They've been inconsistent. I'm kind of nervous for this game. I don't really feel that great about it because of how poorly or inconsistent we've been playing and how we have been playing a full 60 minutes. And then the Penguins have been just absolutely on a tear lately, right? And they didn't start the season off that well, but they've been on a tear. I'll just touch on this quickly, though. Here's what I think is going to be the keys to the Devils winning the game. Number one, they have to get back to their dominant power play, right? The dominant play on the power play. Say that 5 times fast. Look, they have the top ranked power play in the NHL, or at least one of the top ranks so far. And this is huge against a team like Pittsburgh, where the Pittsburgh's power play isn't that effective. I think they, as best as I guess any team can, let's help on drawing power play, stay disciplined, create these power play opportunities, or create these opportunities on the power play where get shots to the net, right? Jari has been playing well, but he is not the most, I don't know, he's not exactly Vasilevsky, put it that way. He's had his hangups. So I think that let's put some pucks to the net. Let's get some traffic in front of Jari. Let's really force the Penguins to score a lot of goals or something. But let's make them put them on their heels early on in this game. If we can get a man advantage, that would be really ideal. And let's get our power play back on that scoring track. Even though again it's hard without Hughes. But second, I will say it's capitalize on scoring opportunities. Lindy Ruff talks about this almost every pregame for the past 3 or 4 games. We got to execute, right? Like there are opportunities that we've had over the past 2-3 games that we just have not executed, right? We score a lot of goals, which is great, and it comes sometimes in flashes. It's like a lightning strike, right? Like the Caps game that I was at, they scored in this matter of like 4 minutes. They scored 2 goals in 4 minutes. The Jets game, they scored 2. They tied it up at the end of the second period. All the goals basically came at the end of that second period. All the important goals anyway. So, Toffoli's on a hot streak. Timo Meier's starting to get hot. Dawson Mercer's starting to find his touch. Jesper Bratt, he's just like right there. Also, I think he's just at the cusp of like really getting on a bit of a scoring streak. So we need these guys in Hamilton. Let's get him some goals or a shot from the point. Luke Hughes, I feel like he really generates great chances. I mean, these are things that we definitely need to see more of. Just more contribution and just more shots on net. I think that to me is the biggest thing. Just get shots on net. Get the garbage goals. It's okay if it's not pretty, but we got to get shots on net. And the more shots we get on net, maybe the luckier bounces will happen in the Devils' way. Third, I think you definitely got to improve the penalty kill, right? Because look, we're not coming out of games not taking any penalties. Unfortunately, we have gotten into penalty kill trouble here, and the Devils' penalty kill rate right now is at 76%, which is, I don't know if that's the best one. That's the best stat. So we definitely need to improve that, and I think that the third point that I think the Devils need to improve on is the penalty kill. The Devils' penalty kill has to, it cost us a game last game, right? With the Jets, it cost us the win, or it cost us a goal there with the penalty kill. With a team like Pittsburgh, where you've got a lot of firepower and there's no injuries really. There's Crosby's there, Malkin's there, you got Erik Karlsson there. You got a lot of really good talent on that Pittsburgh team. So they're definitely going to need to be on their toes and really be aware and defensively be aware of what's going on with so many weapons against the Penguins there anytime they hop on the penalty kill. So it's something that they're gonna have to really be careful of. Stay disciplined. Don't put themselves in a position where they have to kill off a penalty against really a lot of firepower. But if they do find themselves in that position, I think just keep it simple, right? And this is such a hockey cliche, coaching cliche, but it is very true. Don't try to make this extraordinary, incredible superhero play. Like, when you get the puck in the penalty kill, clear it out, right? Don't try to skate it up the middle. You're not skating past Carlson. Crosby has got such good hands to get pick that puck up away from you. So when you get the puck, clear it, right? When you're able to just chip the puck across the board in a penalty kill, get it out of the zone. There is don't throw it up the middle. Don't do a weak throw, across along the board so that people can steal it or whatever. Chip the puck hard and get it out of the zone, right? So those are things that we got to keep it simple. Always keep your head on a swivel, right? You've got some guys who on the Penguins who are very elusive, right? So that is a big thing that I think is a key factor in helping our penalty kill, right? Because right now it's been kind of struggling a little bit. Fourth key that I think the Devils could really could use for them to win this game is we got to have a good, strong face-off performance here, right? I think so far the Devils have a pretty strong face-off win rate. I'm not too exactly sure. I think it's around like 50% or whatever. But players like Mikey McLeod, he's really good at face-offs, right? I mean, you're going up against Crosby, so that's I think he might be the guy who's going to go up against Crosby. I don't know that for sure, but it's a tough task. Crosby's one of the best in the face-offs, but I just think in general, the more the Devils can maintain control and possession of the puck against a team like Pittsburgh, the better off they'll be in this game. So definitely watch out for that. Got to be strong with the face-off dot. Another big thing here, and this is big elephant in the room, goaltending, right? I don't know who's starting. I might guess it's going to be Vanacek, but regardless of who it is, Vanacek, Schmid, we just need our goalies to really keep us in the game. We can't let in 2-3 quick goals in the span of 6 to 7 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. We got to also minimize these weak goals, right? Vanacek let in a weak goal when he was down in the RVH and kind of went through, I think his 5-hole or whatever, and that kind of put the Jets up 5-3 instead of just 4-3. Yeah, it was like 5-2 or whatever instead of just 4-2. But yeah, Vanacek gets pulled against the Caps game. We can't have these games where we're out of it right away, right? And again, the Devils can score, so that's a big plus. But let's try to protect our net and protect the pucks from getting in the net by any means necessary. And that means the goalie's gonna have to come up big. This is a point in time right now where this could be a really good proving game for a Vanacek or a Schmid, where it's like, hey, you know what? The odds are against the Devils. Chances are everyone's assuming the Pittsburgh's going to roll over the Devils given how they've performed the past couple games. But you know what? Like, if our goalies can make a stand, that would be very, very huge for us to hopefully get a win here, get a couple goals, 2 or 3, maybe 4, but just get a couple goals here and keep the goals against hopefully down to 2 or under, right? So let's just try to minimize as much as we can the goals against, but it was going to be really difficult, right? Because this team, last game, we the big threat was Ehlers and Kyle Connor, who was on a really good streak. This time, Crosby, Malkin, Carlson, got a couple guys there who are very, very strong and really good offensive threats. So going to be a large task, but really counting and banking on the goalie to come up big, whoever starts in net. And lastly, I think we just need resilience here, right? Like, I don't think the Devils, the past couple games, the Devils have shown spurts, right? It's funny, like, I feel like in the third period of the Capitals game, really good period for the Devils, they almost came back and won the game. The first and second period, up until the last 2 minutes of the second period, really good game, right? So if you almost combine those two, they kind of played a complete game if you kind of piece them together, but in the actuality, they didn't play a complete game. But they're still in it right now, right? They're still in these games. It's not too far off for them. It's not like we're losing 7-1, 5-1, or whatever. So, we're still in a bunch of these games up until the point where the dam kind of just breaks and then we kind of lose it. But I'm just hoping that the Devils can just keep that resiliency throughout the game, because it is going to be a tough game. This is going to be a difficult game. I'm banking on the Pittsburgh Penguins to come out strong, full of energy, and to really put the pressure on the Devils, knowing that the Devils are struggling, right? So that's another thing, too, that just got to watch out for. But overall, hey, look, hoping the Devils can pull out for a win here. This would be a huge, huge win, especially going into the next game against the Rangers on Saturday. But definitely not looking ahead to the Rangers just yet. This could be a big game against the Penguins here if they can pull this off and get a big win. So hopefully they can get that done, get that dub. For you Devils fans out there, let me know in the comments what other things that you guys think would be important for the Devils to win this game. If you like this video, hit the like button and definitely subscribe for more videos. But thanks so much for watching, and hopefully the Devils pull this off. Let's go Devils.